Hello, my name is Freddie Trejo, and I am a CIS major, or at least I want to be one. Um, but yeah, let's just jump straight into the video. Uh, so I'll be demonstrating how to use the common separator value in Excel. So let's get started. First, what you want to do is click on this A, and the reason for this is that we're just grabbing all the data in this one column. And after this, for me to demonstrate how to split the values by a comma, you're going to want to grab the data as we just did right now. This is the part A. This is what we're doing in the beginning. And then you want to go to the data, top left corner, and you want to go to this button, text to columns. So let me explain this. This is just gonna separate the values however you want it. So in our case, it's gonna be comma. So just leave that as fine. And then we're gonna not tabs. We're gonna go at comma. And as you can see right here, it's splitting our data. And when you look over here at all these commas, it's gonna split it. So the first name is gonna be A, the last name is gonna be B, and so on. And then you click next. Actually, you can just click finish, and look, it splits it. That's part A. And yeah, so we're going to be jumping into part B right now. For section B, it asks us to create a histogram graph, and then it wants us to make a bandwidth of 3 on that graph. So what you want to do is you want to grab the data in here. I select there's multiple ways of doing this, but I'll do it this way. You click on first, and what you want to do, you hold your shift key down, you click your arrow key to the right, one, two, three, and then you go all the way down, and with using your arrow key as well. And if you go past it, it's okay. You can use the up key to go up. And once you grab all your data, you want to go to the insert tab, and you want to click on the histogram section because that's the graph that wants us to use. And once you have your graph, you can left click, and you're gonna click on format data series. And then it tells you, and then you're gonna click on this little drop down box, and you want to go to horizontal axis because this is what it's asking us to do. And yeah, you're gonna go to bandwidth, and it wants us to do a width of 3, and we click enter. And yep, that's how you do that. Part C. So for part C, it wants us to use the custom sort um, on Excel to sort things around the debut year. I'll be showing you how to do that, so don't worry. So first what we're gonna do is we're gonna find the 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 way of doing it. So you go to data. Oh, I had a brain fart. I'm so sorry. You go to filter. Oh, as you can see, we haven't got any of the stuff. So like we did with the graph, we're gonna shift. We're gonna boom 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 like we did before. And we're gonna filter, and we're gonna filter. Okay, we're gonna customize the it wants. Haha, sorry. That's actually for number part D. For part C, we're gonna sort. Sorry about that. Um, so yeah, sort. This is a way of sorting things in the way you want it. There's multiple ways of doing that. But yeah, so it wants us to do it from largest to smallest, the debut year. So we're gonna sort by debut year. It's going smallest to largest to smallest, so largest to smallest, and then it wants us to add another one simultaneously. Second, add a second layer, which is the heroes. It wants to be heroes, and I think it wants the heroes from A to B, so we just leave that alone. And it wants us to add another one, and it wants us to do keep first name and last name match. So it wants us to do last name from A to Z. So keep this right here, keep that, and just add last name. And that should be it. It wants us to demonstrate building a filter for all the columns. So from the first name to the debut year, as we see right here. And then it wants us to find the heroes that contained the letter D anywhere in their last name. So what we want to do is grab a first name, and just like we did the graph, you want to go one, one, two, three, four. You want to grab all of these, like we did with the table. You know when we made this, it's the same concept. So you click shift and then the arrow keys, And then what you want to do is you want to click this filter, and this added a filter, so now we can change this around. And what it wants us to do is filter out the hero. So we're gonna click right here, drop down, and we're gonna click on this sort text file. Name, it wants us to do contain. So this would do anything that contains, in this case, the letter D. So hero contains D, and now it's gonna filter it out and give us only with the letter D. So if you look over here, haha, obviously me, I'm a hero, and I'm kidding. Freddy Trejo, it starts with a D. Ghost Rider has a D. Phantom Lady has a D, and so on. So yeah, that's the basic concept of how to use the filter um, menu, well, tool, sorry, to filter things out. It makes it easier for us to gather information. Anyways, this is all I have for you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, part A through part D. Hopefully you could understand it. Hopefully it was informative. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys like and subscribe. But okay, anyways, sorry for submitting this so late. I honestly thought I submitted already for some reason. Anyways, thank you for your time and thank you deeply. Bye bye.